Every time you transfer money overseas through your bank, you could be losing money unnecessarily to fees and hidden charges. That's why I personally use Wise for all my international transfers. I use it to send money overseas, receive payments from overseas, and sometimes even fund my interactive brokers accounts. In this video, I will show you the actual numbers on what your bank might be taking, how Wise is different, and how to set up Wise and make your first transfer. Let's not waste any time and let's jump right in. So, when you send money overseas through a bank, you are actually paying two separate costs. The first cost is the transfer fee. This is the flat rate your bank charges you just for making the transfer. Most Singapore banks charge anywhere between $10 to $40 per outward remittance, which by itself is already quite expensive. The second cost is the FX markup, and this one is the hidden cost that most people may never even notice. When your bank converts your money into a foreign currency, the rate they give you might not be the same that you see on Google. That Google rate is something called the mid-market rate, which is the rate that you would get if there were no middleman. Meanwhile, your bank takes that rate and gives you a slightly lower rate without telling you. Say, you are sending $1,000 to your family who's living in Britain. With Wise, your family would receive around £583, but with a traditional bank, that number could drop to around £562. That's over £21 less, just from fees and the exchange rates markup combined. Or maybe you have a child studying in Australia and you are sending money every month for their living expenses. The difference between Wise and a traditional bank could reach as high as 60 Australian dollars on every $1,000 sent. Over a year of regular transfers, that could add up fast. Or maybe you are paying a freelancer overseas in US dollars. With Wise, 1,000 SGD would get them around 780 US dollars. But if you are sending through the banks, your freelancer could be receiving anywhere from 740 to 778 US dollars instead. That's up to 40 US dollars less for every 1,000 SGD. So why is there such a big difference? Wise uses the mid-market rate, which is the same rate that you see on Google, while only charging a small transparent fee on top. That fee is shown clearly before you confirm, and there's no markup hidden in the rate itself. In fact, if you feel that the rate that you are getting isn't good enough at the moment, you can even set a rate alert and Wise will notify you when a better rate comes along. Now, besides the lower fees, Wise is also significantly faster than your bank. When you send money through your bank, the transfer would typically take anywhere between 1 to 3 business days, which is very slow. But with Wise, 74% of transfers now arrive in under 20 seconds, with 96% of their transfers arriving within 24 hours. In fact, Wise has made it their mission to make every transfer as fast as possible. For example, in Q4 2025, transfers arriving in SGD are now instant around 90% of the time. And if you are sending money to Malaysia, 82% of those transfers arrive in under 20 seconds. But Wise isn't just for one-off transfers. They also have a multi-currency account that makes managing international money a lot easier. With it, you get real local account details in multiple countries, whether it's a US dollar routing number, a Great Britain pound stock code, or an EU IBAN. And you can hold 40 plus currencies in the same account. This lets you hold your money in the original currency while avoiding unnecessary FX losses. And while your money sits in Wise, it's not as though it is just sitting there doing nothing. Instead, you can opt to also earn returns on your money. Right now, there's around 3.38% for US dollars and 1.03% for SGD. These returns come from funds that invest in assets issued by governments and large companies with high credit ratings. So it's generally considered low risk, but returns do vary. And because it integrates with PayNow, you can easily convert your foreign currency to SGD and send it to any Singapore bank account with just a phone number. Additionally, there's also the Wise card, which you can get for free via my link. This usually costs $8.50 if you are applying for it directly. The Wise card lets you spend in over 150 countries at the mid-market rates, so you never have to pay a markup when you swipe overseas or shop online in a foreign currency. As for myself, because my clients often pay me in US dollars, I use that balance to pay my freelancers as well as overseas subscriptions directly. And if I want to, I can even send that US dollars straight to interactive brokers to invest without having to touch the conversion at all. Now, let me show you how easy it is to get started. If you don't have an account yet, you can sign up for Wise via the link in the description to get a fee-free transfer of up to $900 or equivalent in your local currency or a free Wise card. Once you're in, the first thing you want to do is set up your currency account. Scroll right and tap the new button. Then select the currency that you want, say Australian dollars. Once it's created, you can tap on the account details to see your account info, or share it with anyone who needs to pay. To add money to your account, tap on Add Money, select the currency and amount. And if you are topping up SGD, you can simply top up via PayNow or bank transfer with no extra charges. And when you are ready to send money overseas, just add a recipient, enter the amount, and Wise will show you the exact fee and rates before you confirm. Once done, you get a live tracking page and your recipient will even be notified the moment it arrives. In short, Wise does what your bank does, just faster, cheaper, and with no hidden costs. If you are a new user, you can get a free transfer of up to $900 through the link in the description. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you found it useful. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every week.